Hello my dear students, I welcome you all for today's lecture and I wish you the best of the time whichever time you are watching this video. So my dear students, we are solving maths 13th chapter, surface area, volume, and we are now presently solving exercise 13.4. See, basically we have completed cuboid, fine, and we also have completed a cube. Cube is basically a square on each face. This is a rectangle on each face, okay? And then we've completed a cylinder, and then we have completed a cone also, okay? The curved surface area, the lateral surface area, when we speak about the lateral surface area over here, then we have certain formulas over there, 2h into L plus B, okay? Then over here it is just 4L square. Here it is curved surface area is 2 pi RH. Here it is pi RL. Then we also have total surface area. Basically this is going to be sum of all the faces, this plus the upper and lower face, 2 into bracket LB plus BH plus LH. Here it is going to be 6L square because two more sides are added. Here it is going to be 2 pi R into R plus H. Here it is pi R into R plus L. These are the formulas that we have done, and now we have got two more figures. One is a sphere. Sphere is like something like a ball, which is a sphere, basically a ball and hollow from inside. It can be hollow, it may not be hollow, but at present we are dealing with a figure which is hollow from inside. When it comes to the sphere has got only one surface area, that is total surface area, and the curved surface area. Both are going to be same because that is the only surface area the sphere has got. It has got nothing else. The formula for that is 4 pi R square. Formula for the total surface area of a sphere is 4 pi R square. The other figure basically is half of the sphere, something of this sort. It is exactly half of the sphere. So because it is now this, when it comes to sphere, hemisphere, this is hemisphere. When it comes to hemisphere, which is half of the sphere, then definitely it has a curved surface area because that is going to be the curved surface area, and this is going to be the flat surface area, which is actually a circular base. One circular base. You can even consider a bowl. A bowl is also nothing but a hemisphere. But if it is open from up, then it has got no flat surface area. It has got only the curved surface area. Okay, the curved surface area of the hemisphere, just because hemisphere is half of a sphere, curved surface area will be actually half of this, 2 pi R square, half of 4 pi R square, 2 pi R square. And but because it has got a flat surface area also, that's why it will also have a total surface area. That will be 2 pi R square, means the curved surface area plus this flat surface area. 2 pi R square plus this surface area basically is going to be what? A circular area. So the area of a circle is pi R square. So 2 pi R square plus pi R square is 3 pi R square. So this is the formula for total surface area of hemisphere. So in total, for when we go to exercise 13.4, we have to know the formula for a sphere. Total surface area and curved surface area of a sphere are both are same, 4 pi R square. Then we have to know curved surface area of hemisphere, it is 2 pi R square, and total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi R square. If we are through with these formulas, then we have done and we can actually proceed to solve this exercise. So starting the exercise with question number 1. Question number 1, find the surface area of the sphere of radius. So here it is a sphere and the dimension of the sphere is radius is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Okay my dear students, so R is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Now we know surface area of a sphere is only 1, 4 pi R square. Pi is going to be 22 upon 7, 4 into 22 upon 7 into R 10.5 into 10.5. We can actually do the same thing, 22.7 into 105 into 105. To remove this one decimal, one total, two decimal places, two zeros over here. 7, 1s are 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 5s are 35. That's all actually speaking. We did not have to forget 4 into 22 into 105 into 15 upon 100. So if I proceed further to solve this, what do I get over here is 4 into 22 will be 88 into 105. So I will have to multiply this by 105. 8 5s are 40, 8 1s are 8. Again 840. This will give me 0 4 9240. Again this multiplied by 15. Fine. So this will be 9240 multiplied by 15. 5 0 are 0, 5 4s are 20, 5 2s are 10, 11 12, 5 9s are 45 plus 1 46. Then 0 4 9 2 2 9 0 4 2 9 9240. This is 0 0 6 8 13. This is going to be 1386 00. Okay, 1386. This is going to be equal to 1386 00 upon 100. This 2 will go. Therefore, surface area of sphere is equal to 1386 centimeter square. This is going to be the surface area of the sphere. So proceeding further, question number 1 we have to do now question number 2 of question number 1. This is going to be same. R is equal to 5.6 centimeter. I hope now we have understood that. We have to just use surface area of sphere. The formula for that is 4 pi r square, that is 4 into 22 upon 7. R is 5.6 into 5.6. If you want, you can proceed further in the same way. 56 into 56 upon 100. 7 8s are. So what you get here is 4 into 22 will be 88 into 56 into 8 upon 100. We can try dividing this. 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 4 25s are. Now where? So it would have been better if actually no dividing. This would have been better. 88 into 56 into 8. This is better, divided by 100. So when we do this, we will get first 88 into 56. So 88 into 56. 6 8s are 48, 6 8s are 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 5 8s are 40, 5 8s are 40 plus 4, 44. I get 8, 2, 9, 4. 4, 9, 2, 8 is my answer. Then again I have to multiply it by 8. Multiply that by 8. 8 8s are 64, 8 2s are 16 plus 6, 22, 8 9s are 72, 73, 74, 8 4s are 32 plus 7, 39, 39424 divided by 100. That is 39424 divided by 100. This now you have to remove this 2, you will get 394.24 centimeter square. This is surface area of sphere. Okay, my dear students, so we proceed further and we go to sub question 3 of question number 1. Sub question 3 of question number 1. So when we solve this sub question 3, r is equal to 14 centimeter. Again we will do the same thing. Surface area of sphere formula is 4 pi r square. That will be 4 into 22 upon 7 into 14 into 14. This has become even more easy. 7 2s are 14. 4 into 22 88. 4 into 2 28. So if I go to multiply this, 88 into 88 into 28. So 8 8s are, now here it will get 8 8s are 64, 8 8s are 64 plus 6, 70, 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 7. 2464 centimeter square. So this is the surface area of a sphere of the radius, and with this we have finished question number 1. Now we will proceed to question number 2. In question number 2, find the surface area of a sphere. Now it is basically same question, my dear students, except that instead of giving radius they have given diameter. So in the first question they have given d is equal to 14 centimeter. So you just have to write r is equal to 14 upon 2 is equal to 7 centimeter. That's all. And then surface area of sphere, formula for surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. That will be 4 into 22 upon 7 into 7 into 7. Okay, 7 से 7 मर जाएगा. You will get 88 into 7. 7 8 जा 56, 7 is 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 616 centimeter square should be the answer of this. Okay, now next we go to question number 2. Sub question 2 is again d is equal to 21 centimeter. So r will be equal to 21 upon 2. That will be 10.5 centimeter. Now again same thing, surface area of sphere. The formula for that is 4 pi r square. That is equal to 4 into 22 upon 7 into r is 10.5 into 10.5. 7 1 is 7, 1.5 should be the answer of this. 4 into 22 we can do anytime. 88 into 10.5 into 1.5. So if we go to multiply this now, 88 into 10.5 means actually we'll do one thing. 105 instead of 10.5 instead 88. 8 5s are 48, 1s are 8. The same we will have 840 over here. 048, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9240 should be the answer of this. Into 15 again. 5 0 is 0, 5 4 is 20, 5 2 is 10, 11, 12. 5 9 is 45, 46. 0 4 2 9. 0 0 6 8. 13, 1386 00. 1 decimal over here, 1 decimal over here, 2 decimal places. 1386 should be the answer of this. This is equal to 1386 centimeter square is basically the surface area of sphere. Okay, now we go to sub question 3 of question number 2. Here they have given d is equal to 3.5 meter. Okay, r will be equal to 3.5 divided by 2. 2 1s are 2 decimal, 7s are 14, then 1 will stay 1.75. r will be equal to 1.75 meter. This is what you will get. Then again you will tell surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. That will be 4 into 22 upon 7 into r square is 1.75 into 1.75. Okay, this also is divisible. So we can do one thing. 4 to the 88 into 175 into 175 upon 7. This will remove 2 zeros. This will remove 2 decimal places. This will get 7. 2s are 14. 7. 5s are 35. This also can remove 25. 4s are 100. 4 2s are 2s are. That is more than sufficient. I just feel that. Actually, I can go forward. This what I have got is 22 into 175 upon 100. I can multiply this instead of doing that. 175 into 22. Am I missing anything? Bus. 2 7 are 14 plus 1, 15. 2 1s are 2, 3. Same I will get over here. 508. 3850 and 2 decimal places. 38.5. That is equal to 38.5 meter square. This will be the surface area of sphere. Okay, my dear students. So with this we have finished with question number 2, sub question 3. Okay. Now we go to Question number 3. In question number 3, find the total surface area of a hemisphere of radius. Now here they have given you hemisphere. One beautiful part of sphere and hemisphere is that you only are considered with the radius, no length, breadth, height. Height of the hemisphere is same as the radius, 10 centimeter, and we have to use pi is equal to 3.14. It is a hemisphere. Now total surface area of hemisphere. Total surface area of hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Remember, curved surface area is 2 pi r square and flat surface area pi r square. 2 pi r square plus pi r square, 3 pi r square. This is 3 into 3.14 because that is what they have asked us to use in the question. R square is 10 into 10. Simple, my dear students. This is going to be 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3 4, 3 3s are 942 into 100. Here two decimal places, but this answer will be 942 Now if I go to do this will be there. This is equal to 942 centimeter square is the total surface area of hemisphere. Okay, my dear students, so with this we proceed further to solve question number 4. So going to question number 4. The radius of a spherical balloon increases from 7 cm to 14 cm as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio of the surface areas of the balloon in two cases. See, basically here you don't have to take much. What they mean to say is that first the balloon is like this. Fine. And as you pump the air into it, so of course the balloon will get blown and it has getting increased like this. Okay, it has got increased like this, and here definitely the radius of this sphere 1 will be different, and that is r1. What they have told, the radius of the spherical will increase from 7 cm. So it was 7 first, and then it got increased over here. R2 is equal to, they want to tell, 14 cm. It has increased. Find the ratio of the surface areas. Ratio of the surface. This is very easy question, my dear students. Actually, this is very easy questions. These are very easy questions. So here what happens? Smaller sphere S1, for this R1 is going to be equal to 7 cm. Fine. Larger sphere, because there are two spheres, one is small, the other one is large. R2 is equal to 14 cm. So now you can tell over here, we know that surface area of sphere is equal to what? 4 pi r square. This is the surface area of sphere. This is the formula. So if I apply this formula over here in surface area 1, surface area of S1 is equal to what? 4 pi r1 square, because the radius of that is r1. And similarly, surface area of S2 will be 4 pi r2 square. Now they have asked us what? This is very important. Most of the time this will come to your help. Find the ratio of the surface areas of the balloon in two cases. So find the ratio means I will have to do S1 upon S2 is equal to 4 pi r1 square upon 4 pi r2 square. I am dividing these two sides. Ratio. So 4 pi, say 4 pi mar gaya, what you get is S1 upon S2. R1 square is basically going to be 7 into 7. R2 square is going to be 14 into 14. This will give you 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14. Therefore, S1 is 2. S2 is going to be 1 upon 4. 1 is to 4. This is your answer. Okay, my dear students. This is your answer. That is what they have asked. So simple this is. But if you really do it intelligently, then it sounds simple. If you go to solve each and every factor over there, and then it becomes slightly complex because lots of calculations and everything is there. Now going to question number 5. In question number 5, a hemispherical bowl made of brass has inner diameter 10.5 cm. Find the cost of tin plating it on the inside at the rate of 16 per 100 meter square. This is very important. It is going to be, the rate is 16 per 100 meter square. When it is per 100 meter square, per 1000 meter square, per 10 centimeters, at that time you have to be very careful. So here they have told is that there is a hemispherical bowl Okay, the inner diameter they have told is 10.5, though we know that for radius will be equal to 10.5 divided by 2, that will be 5s are 10.25. okay, so for we will bring it to notice hemispherical bowl, they have told us diameter is equal to 10.5 centimeter, therefore r is equal to 10.5 upon 2, that will be 5.25 centimeter. Okay, so with this we proceed further. R is equal to 5.25 centimeter. Find the cost of tin plating it on the inside. Tin plating it on the inside. So we are going to use the formula curved surface area of hemisphere is equal to, curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. So using this formula we get curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 into 22 upon 7 r square. R is 5.25 into 5.25, 7, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yes, this also is getting indivisible. So this will be equal to 44 upon 7 into 525 into 525. This 100, this 100. 7 7s are 49, 7 5s are 35. Now we will get 25 3s are 75, 25 4s are 100, 4 11s are. So this has reduced a lot. You get 11 into 525 into 3 upon 100. This is curved surface area of hemisphere. Now if I multiply this, I will get what? 525 into 11. This will give you 525 and then again 525, 5775. 5775 into 3 again. 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21, 22, 3 7s are 21, 22, 23. 3 5s are 15, 16, 17. 17325 upon 100. This will give you 173.25 centimeter square is going to be the curved surface area of hemisphere. Now you have to be careful that cost of rate of tin plating from inside is equal to rupees 16 per 100 centimeter square. 16 rupees 16 per 100 centimeter square. Now what you have to do here, if there is any confusion my dear student, the rupees and area 16 per 100 centimeter square, rupees 16 per 100 centimeter square, and you have got 173.25 centimeter square. So 173.25 centimeter square x. If I cross multiply this, you will get x into 100 is equal to 16 into 173.25. So x will be equal to 16 into 173.25 upon 100. So therefore cost of tin plating the bowl from inside is going to be this 16 into 173.25 upon 100. So if I go to solve this, I will have to first multiply that 17325 multiplied by 16. This will give 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13 14 15, 6 3s are 18, 19, 6 7s are 42, 43, 6 ones are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 2, 3, 7, 1, 0, 0, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 7, 2 double 7, 2 double 0. So this is going to give you 2 double 7, 2 double 0 upon 100. But no, here there are two decimal places. I have to put two decimal places over here. This will not be there. 2 double 7, 2. This will be again, if I remove these decimal places, it will be 27.72 rupees. This is going to be the cost of tin plating the bowl from inside. Rupees 27.72. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished with question number 5, and now we proceed to question number 6. For question number 6, what are they asking us to do is find the radius of a sphere whose surface area. Now here for the sphere they have given the surface area of sphere is given to you. What is that surface area of a sphere? 154 centimeter square, and we have to find the radius. So we know, but surface area of sphere by formula is going to be equal to what? 4 pi r square. This is given to you, that is 154 is equal to 4 into 22 upon 7 to r square. So this 154, 4 will go and divide, 22 upon 7 will become 7 upon 22, it will reverse. So now we get 11 2s are 11 1s are 11 4s are 2 7s are. So this has become 7 into 7 upon 4 is equal to r square. Be careful, you know that you have to take the square root of this. So taking square root of this, so 7 into 7 upon 4, you will take the square root of this and you will take the square root of this. 7 into 7 will become 1 7, and 4 ka square root is 2 is equal to r. Therefore r is equal to 3.5 centimeter. This is your answer for question number 6. Okay, so now this we have finished, and we go to question number 7. Question number 7, the diameter of a moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Okay, so there is a moon and there is an earth. See, try to understand. Moon, spherical of course, because moon, spherical, earth. So diameter of moon is equal to 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Diameter of earth is equal to diameter of, this is like this, diameter of earth is equal to diameter of earth. Let's now consider it. Let us see if we have to make any changes. Find the ratio of their surface areas. Means again we have to find the surface area of this and then surface area of this, and find the ratio of the surface areas. No substitution, nothing like that. See, first of all, diameter of moon is this. This is the diameter of the moon. Diameter of earth upon 4. So if I have to find radius of moon, what I will have to find first? Now whatever is this diameter of earth, okay, upon just a minute, I will have to actually convert it in the form of diameter of earth is equal to what now? Diameter of earth will be equal to 2 into radius of earth. Okay, will be 2 into radius of earth. So here if it is diameter of moon is equal to diameter of earth upon 4, this is given. So you have to carefully see, diameter of earth will be equal to 2 into radius of earth. So radius of moon will be basically equal to, diameter of earth upon 4, and divide this by 2, means again 1 upon 2. It is going to be diameter of earth upon 8 is going to be radius of moon. But radius of moon, diameter of earth is equal to 2 re upon 8. Therefore, radius of moon will be equal to radius of earth upon 4. This is what you will get. Fine. And radius of earth will be only radius of earth. Radius of earth will be equal to radius of earth. Okay. So I hope you all are getting what I am doing. I am converting everything into radius and radius. So we have to be very careful what you are going to convert how. See, I repeat. First, diameter of moon is there. I repeat everything. Spherical moon. Try to understand what I am doing. Spherical earth. They have given me, that's what they have given. Diameter of moon is equal to 1/4 of diameter of earth. So I took diameter of earth. 1/4 of this is going to be the diameter of moon. And now I know diameter of earth basically is going to be diameter of earth at present. And then they are just giving me nothing else. They are just telling me find the ratio of the surface areas. So I will have to find the surface area of this. But for finding the surface area of this and finding the surface area of this, I require the radius of the two. So if I find the radius of the this, so radius of moon will be actually equal to whatever is this diameter of moon is this divided by 2. So that is going to be radius of moon is equal to diameter of earth upon 8. But now I will require the diameter of earth. The diameter of earth is equal to 2 into radius of earth. 2 into radius of earth upon 8. So this will give me radius of moon is equal to radius of earth upon 4. Whereas radius of earth is still equal to radius of earth. This is how I have got the two. Now what I will do, I will use the formula for, now you have to write this everything. Radius of moon is equal to radius of earth upon 4. Radius of moon is equal to radius of earth upon 4. And radius of earth is just equal to radius of earth. Now we know, they have asked us to find the ratio of the surface areas. Surface area of sphere, where formula it is 4 pi r square. This is the surface area of sphere. Therefore, surface area of moon is equal to surface area of moon is equal to 4 pi r m square. Okay. Surface area of
my dear students,
earth
I welcome you all for today's lecture.
is equal to
We are doing surface area.
Surface area of earth is equal to 4 pi r e square. 4 pi r square. Now if I want to find the ratio of the two, means surface area of moon upon surface area of earth will be 4 pi r m square upon 4 pi r e square. 4 pi से 4 pi मर गया. What I get is surface area of moon upon surface area of earth. Rm square. Rm is equal to what now? Rm is equal to Re upon 4. Re upon 4 the whole square into. Re is going to be still equal to 1 upon Re square. This is not going to change. So what we get over here, surface area of moon upon surface area of earth is equal to Re square upon 4. 4 will be 16, sorry. Now this Re square and this Re square will go and we get surface area of moon upon surface area of earth is equal to 1 upon 16. Therefore surface area of moon is to surface area of earth is equal to 1 is to 16. This will be the answer. Okay, my dear students. With this we have finished our 7th question. 7th. Now going to question number 8. Okay. Question number 8. A hemispherical ball is made of steel 0.25 centimeter thick. So now is going to be somewhat. See, this is a hemispherical ball. Somewhat like this. It is made up of steel which is 0.25 centimeter thick. So something of this sort. This is 0.25 centimeter thickness. This thickness is 0.25 centimeter. The inner radius of the bowl is 5 centimeter. Okay, so means from here to here, the radius is how much? 5 centimeter. So this we can say is R1 is equal to 5 centimeter. Find the outer curved surface area of the bowl. So this is there. It is very simple, my dear students. I thought that it will be. See, basically to find the outer curved surface area, we will require to find the outer radius. Fine. This radius we will require. We have been given only up to here. But outer radius will be what? R2 will be equal to whatever is this R1 plus this thickness. 5 plus thickness. Thickness they have given is 0.25. Therefore, R2 will be 5.25 centimeter. Bas, that's all. And then this radius we have to use to find the outer curved surface area. That's all. So when we get over here, hemispherical bowl, inner radius is equal to how much? 5 centimeter. Thickness is equal to 0.25 centimeter. Therefore, outer radius is equal to 5 plus 0.25 is equal to 5.25 centimeter. This is going to be the outer radius. Then we will tell here what they have asked, curved surface area, na? Outer curved surface area. So curved surface area of hemisphere is equal to, curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Therefore, outer curved surface area of hemisphere will be 2 into pi, that's all, 22 upon 7 into r is going to be 5.25 into 5.25, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yes, that's all. This will give you 2 into 22 upon 7 into 525 into 525. To remove this 200, 2 zeros, to remove this 2 zeros, 5, 7, 7 the 49, 50, 51, 52, 7, 5 the 35, 25, 3 will give you 75, 25, 4 will give you 100. So 2 is 4, this will again cut, 11 the. So what I get is, remaining is 11 into 525 into 3 upon 100. This I have to multiply. 11 into 3 will give me 33 into 525 upon 100. So 525 into, is that 525 into 33. What do I get over here is 525 into 33. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 7, 3 5s are 15. I will get 1, 5, 7, 5, 5, 12, 13, 7, 1, 7, 3, 2, 5. This will be 1, 7, 3, 2, 5 upon 100. That will be 173.25 centimeter square will be the outer curved surface area of hemisphere. Question number 9. Here we get a right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere of the radius r. There is a diagram also given over here, my dear students. So this is the right, basically cylinder is this, right circular cylinder, just encloses, means this is touching the sphere from all the side of radius r. Find the surface area of the sphere. So it's very simple, my dear students. Actually, for a sphere, when we come to know, radius is equal to r. Now let us know for cylinder what do they ask us to find. Okay. See, when it comes to cylinder, try to understand what all things. See, radius is still going to be equal to r. This is not going to change in any way. Radius of the cylinder is also going to be r. But what about the height of the cylinder? Height of the cylinder will be the diameter of the sphere. Are you getting? So, height of cylinder will be 2r, diameter. Fine. Now let us see what all things we are asked. First they are asking a surface area of sphere. Surface area of sphere, you know by formula, it is just surface area 4 pi r square. That's all. 4 pi r square. That is for that's all. There's nothing else. For second, what they are asking, curved surface area of cylinder. Now curved surface area of cylinder. The formula for curved surface area is 2 pi r h. So this will become 2 into 22 upon 7. R is still r, but h is 2r. So this will make 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 22, 88 upon 7 r square, centimeter square. This will become curved surface area of cylinder. I hope I am not missing anything. 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h. So, okay, fine. But the only thing is that this we have got. We will do one thing, my dear students. We will write the answer in the form of pi. We will not substitute the value of pi. That is the only thing that is worrying, because the next question is actually find the ratios. When we have to find the ratios, see, curved surface area of cylinder, the formula for curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. 2 into pi, r is r, but h is 2r. This will make 2 2s are 4 pi r square centimeter square. Let this be like this, because the next question they have asked is ratio of the areas obtained in 1 and 2. So here ratio of areas 1 upon 2. In 1 it is 4 pi r square. That's why I told that it is better that I write pi. Here also it is 4 pi r square. So it is going to be 1:1, because this whole is going to die. The ratio of the areas is going to be 1:1. So that is easier. So that's why substituting pi is not going to help, because here also we did not substitute. Otherwise we would have substituted here also. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished this exercise 13.4. I suppose, yes, with question number 9. We have finished the exercise 13.4. Hopefully it was easy. Still a long way to go, my dear students. Let's see how fast we can do it. So stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, stay happy, my dear students. Love you all. See you all soon. Bye.